going on, y'all? We back at it.
Back at it again.
With another one.
And another one.
Just did what we had to do. Quick video. This is a quick video we dropping. We want to talk about enjoying life on the way to having what you want. So I always hear people, they be like, it's about the journey, it's about the journey, it's about the journey. And I believe there's some truth to that. If we throw away the experiences for the day, whether it's a learning curve, you did something, you messed something up today, or you don't got the money you want, or you don't got everything that you want, and you putting off your happiness until that thing arrives. Once you get there and you have the thing, like, you took life for granted all the way. You know what I'm saying? So what I try to do is, and I'm not perfect, but I try to enjoy where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come a day, if God bless us to still be here, going to look back and be like, hey, we was doing this and doing that back then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we going to be. We going to look back at these videos and be like, dang, look at us, what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But in the moment, you like, man, I'm trying to get there.
Right.
But you not sitting in the blessing that God has given you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about y'all, I'm talking about me. You know what I'm saying? My experience. So, a little tired right now. We both are.
Absolutely tired.
But you look good.
You look good. Sexy.
But we still try and get up and do the things that need to be done instead of throwing the day away, because it's a blessing to be here today on this day.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's things that I want that I haven't touched yet in the physical, but it's so much that I can be grateful for. It's so much that I am grateful for. It's so much that we have that I'm grateful for. And I choose to sit in that. You know what I'm saying? When we were leaving the gym, we seen a little girl throwing up sign language, sitting in a damn roller cart. So it's a lot to be grateful. What you think, man?
Yeah, it's the journey, the process to where you're going. Like sitting in gratitude. How we always talk about starting our day off with gratitude. It's a daily expression of how you feel. So during that process, in that moment, even though we haven't touched certain things that we desire to touch, sometimes we can focus so much on that we don't really sit in thankfulness, sit in gratitude. You got all your faculties. You have money. You know, you have your mental, because without your mental, you're through.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing.
I used to work with patients that had dementia, and if you understand what that is and understand how it works, they have no control over their mind. Their mind is just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. But those of us that do have control over our minds, we have the ability to choose. That's the one thing that we have a daily obligation to ourselves, is to choose.
Facts.
So what are we choosing on a daily basis? What are we choosing to focus on? What are we shining a light on. Like, in the process, it's a beautiful thing because you go from point A to point B, but the in between of how to get there, that's the part that a lot of us, we like, look, like, this is taking too long. I don't know what you're doing up there, God, but like I don't know how much longer, like, what you want me to do.
Exactly.
You know, it's like I'm doing everything I know how to do. Like, what is it? And that posture right there is not the posture to receive whenever he throw you the alley hoop. Like, you can't receive nothing in that mode because you anxious, because you living not in abundance, but in frustration, sadness, disappointment, feeling unworthy, feeling like everybody got it and you don't, feeling like I've done, like, I deserve it. Why? You know, it's choosing not to look at it from that perspective, but choosing like, yo, like, I'm waiting. Like, I know it's mine. Like, what? Yeah. I'm grateful for my life right now. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to even think about the thing. I'm grateful because I thought about it as mine. Standing on the promises of God. Standing on what you know to be true.
Yeah.
You know? So it's a lot of this is just being grateful, you know, being grateful for where you are, where you have come from. Like, a lot of people would have lost their mind if they was in our shoes back when we were going through what we were going through. They wouldn't
Oh man, they would have packed it up, rolled it up, shipped that shit out.
Yeah, lost. Would have been lost, literally. Mind's gone.
But to look back on that journey and be like, dang, it's, you know, went through this trial, this tribulation, learn from this, able to look back on what was the thinking then and what was the second, third, fourth order consequences that led us up to that situation. And now you got something to compare it to based on the decisions that led you up to the point you are now.
Absolutely.
And then you could kind of see why you was in that situation.
Right.
You know?
And then choosing.
What you mean?
So when you see why you was in that position, you just choose not to let that happen again. Choose to move forward. Choose to make a pact with yourself. Like, hey, I'll never do that again. You know? And thank God I made it through it. Because without him, we would be lost.
And the sauce.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing.
So, yeah, enjoy right now. And because I believe you're going to have what you want.
Got it.
So once you have what you want, you don't want to look back and be like, I threw the day away. Like, I gave energy to something that was on the way to me.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all this because this is what I tell myself.
Tell myself the same thing every day.
So it ain't like on no teacher or preacher shit. It's
no.
Like I'm talking to myself pretty much.
Me too.
So let's keep the focus on what's important, and that's right now. So you got something else?
That's it.
Gonna holler at y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.